Testing 1, 2, 3. Well, fuck. No idea what happened. Just, I thought it was my internet. Turns out it wasn't my internet. So we're back into the stream. We're going to talk to Stoislawa. I'll be lucky if I get the 3 people back who were watching me before. And let's see. Should be all right there. We're good on all those fronts. Okay, Stoislawa. And did you see him? I did, but not exactly him, unless he trained the sheep in the art of fruit robbery, and I doubt Ludomir did that. Sheep? But how? And no one noticed? They seem to be quite clever about it. Well, well, what should we do with them? I don't know. What should we do with them? Maybe eat them? I'd be all right to eat them. Yeah, we'll eat them. Eating all of them is definitely not an option, but as you like lamb so much, then that's for you. You do you. Thanks. So... all right. Cool. So that was that. Well, let's see if we can change things up a little bit. Make things better for you guys in the stream. And I know there's probably nobody watching, but I swear to God, I'll be right back. We want that one. Fly. Okay. All right. So that quest is up and out of the way. Now we're going to go to Skauki, I think, and see what they have for us. There we go. And that is over a kilometer away, so we've got plenty of time. So as far as I was telling a story before because I was lucky enough to have somebody from Australia in the chat. So I was at work the other day, right? And I had my welding hood down. I was in the middle of welding, and a client had come in. And the client was an older dude, obviously works for a living. And I think we were just doing some powder coat or something for him. Anyway, he had a woman with him. Girlfriend, daughter, I don't know. She looked like a bougie cowgirl. Like $350 boots that had never touched dirt. Anyway. Didn't have an accent or anything like that. Because, you know, why would she? Anyway, so in the middle of welding, I'm not paying attention. At some point, she had walked past my booth. Or rather, past my table. And I noticed movement out of my peripherals. Because my welding hood has, like, windows in the very side, so I can see what's going on around me. Anyway, I pop open my hood. She's standing there. She asks what I'm doing. I told her that I was in the middle of welding something. I sound like this all the fucking time. Unless I'm doing an accent or attempting to do an accent. As you very well know, my Australian accent, my English accent, my Welsh accent. They're all shit. So I'm talking to her like this. Maybe, slightly softer just because I'm in a weld shop and somebody strange has approached me for the first time. Anyway. In the middle of talking with this woman, she pulls the most autistic Uno reverse card out of her back pocket I have ever heard. She starts to get mad at me for not talking in my true accent. What about the words coming out of my mouth right now would lead anybody to believe that I am from Australia and hiding my accent? My name isn't even generally Australian, or, there's no reason for somebody to go, oh, you must be an Aussie, mate. Like, nobody would think that. But, had to deal with that bitch for about longer than I'd like. About 30 seconds longer than I'd like. Because she was just indignant and absolutely hands down, expecting me to just flip the switch and turn into Hugh Jackman all of a sudden. Never said hi, never said how you doing, never introduced herself, just was a pain in the ass. So, please, any of my viewers from Oceania, anywhere in Oceania, New Zealand, Australia, any of the surrounding islands, anywhere down there, tell me what the fuck I say, other than a lot of swear words, according to some of my Down Under subscribers, other than my propensity for the profane arts. What the fuck comes out of my mouth that makes people think, or made this woman think, that I'm hiding an Australian accent and I have a very poor American one? Because I'd like to think that the accent I've been speaking with my entire life is kind of my legit one. But I must be wrong. Tony Kaku. Anyway. I use this. Okay, fine. I'll switch things up, you cows. YouTube's telling me that my computer is running too fast for their fucking software. All right, let's try that on the side. It's a fox. Maybe I should, I don't know. Yes, I'm back. I was actually just finishing the story. I'll tell it again. Basically, so I was at work. I need your help, since you're one of my Aussie subscribers, or at least you're watching from down under. What about my words makes it sound like I'm an Australian hiding my accent, and this is a poor American accent? Because I was at work the other day. Fuck? Oh, that was me. I was talking to myself in the game. Sorry, that freaked me out. So I'm at work the other day. I'm welding. I've got my hood down. I'm not paying attention. A client walks in with this woman who, whether it was his girlfriend or his wife or his sister or something, she looked like a bougie cowgirl. $350 boots that had never touched dirt. And anyway, so in the middle of a conversation, or correction, she stops me. She asks me what I'm doing. So I answer her, talking like this. Okay, I don't sound anything like an Aussie. Thank you. So I'm talking like this. I'm explaining what I'm welding, how I'm doing it. I geeked out a little bit, okay? Because I do, like, I mean, I absolutely love welding, and granted, she was pretty, so I was going to answer whatever question she had. Mid-conversation, I am mid-explaining what I was doing and why. She stops me, tells me to stop covering up my accent, my Australian accent, and that my American accent is one of the worst ones she's ever heard. Keep in mind, she had absolutely no fucking accent. Like, if this woman's accent was a seasoning for a dish, it would have been white people food. Like, no accent that I could discern, nothing. And so she argued with me for about 5 minutes. That I was hiding my real accent. I'm like, what on earth gives you the idea that I am Australian and this isn't my real accent? She never answered. She got pulled out of there by whoever she came with. And I was left baffled and confused. In my welding hood, I'm like, what the fuck? I understand that I swear a lot, and so some of my Australian subscribers have told me, mate, you don't swear enough for us, or whatever. Yeah, see, my accent's shit. So I was like, I don't even know what to fucking do with that. Like, I got nothing. So thank you for validating that. She was crazy. All right. Going here for another quest. Is it you? It is you. Whoa, sheet. Whoa, I don't even. Wooji. I'm calling you Wooji. I need one moron to stay away from me, my family, and my house. That sounds serious. It is serious. He copies everything I do. He copies my haircut, but when I pointed that out, he cut his hair short. He tried to flirt with my Bozina's apprentice because he would also like to have a cook for a wife. And I heard him saying that if he had a son, he would call him Bogdan. And what's my daughter's name? Bogdana. Wow, very rare of her to do that. Firstly, what business? Yeah. Yeah, she was off her rocker, dude. Like, fucking crazy. But other than that, she came across fairly normal. I mean, she was polite to my boss or my foreman and whatnot. But for fuck's sake, like, nobody has ever called my normal accent fake. I understand I have a shit, like, Australian accent. My New Zealand accent is pretty bad. I can do English and Welsh, sort of, when I have to. My Scottish is good, but it usually like molds back and forth between Scottish and Irish because I'm me. So like, thank you. Oh, hiccups. Sorry. Okay. So, what's my daughter's name? Bogdana. Maybe it's just a series of weird coincidences. But there's more. Some time ago, together with my wife, we decided to redecorate our house. We really wanted to stand out, so we put our hearts and souls into it. And guess what? Recently, I had to visit this moron. Do you know what I saw there? I guess the inside of his house looks uncannily similar to yours. He copied everything, every single detail. And the worst thing is, he had never visited me before, so he had to be there without me knowing it, and I'm fed up with him. That starts to sound disturbing. I can go talk with him if you want. Please do. What business is it of mine? Have you gotten the free large backpack? Yes. I got the simple large backpack, which is kind of pointless because as part of the series, everybody told me to just get the turn on the infinite carry weight setting. So I don't know. Like, I've got a shit ton of logs with me right now because I've been doing that. But yes, I did get the large backpack. Thank you. I might turn off that infinite setting. Where the hell am I supposed to go now? Oh, I have more skills. Whoops. Hunting. We've got one. Ooh, I can sell it. Money. I'm always good with money. Money is good. Steady hand, prowler, tracker. That's the one that I wanted. I was looking everywhere for that skill the other day. I don't know how important stealth is in the game. Steadier aiming. I'm gonna. Ooh, yeah. We're gonna go steadier aiming. I'm gonna get tracker the next time, and that way we can find the animals that we need. I've never gotten a level in diplomacy. I don't think. So we'll do diplomacy knowledge first. That way we get more diplomacy points. And then we got to find which guy the neighbors have their differences. So talk to Nazabor. Nazabor. Over here. Nazibor. Yeah. All right. Where the fuck are you? Wake up. Anything I can help you with? I talked to your neighbor, Woji. He's complaining again, is he? It's not my fault. We have very similar tastes, and I don't copy him. He's just flattering himself. Is he? Of course he is. His ideas are simply not as original and unique as he thinks they are. So no wonder people will come up with the very similar ones. And our houses are not the same. You can check for yourself and tell Woji. Tell Wuji what's the difference. All right, I can take a look. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm playing Spot the Differences in Medieval. Okay, this game is on another level. I thought that was a different kind of carving of a cock. Yep. Because from back here, that's what it looked like. Okay, so that looks like a wolf skin. We got a bear skin. There's a grill over the fire. And let's see, we've got deer antlers. This is the nice one. Okay, this is the one with the 2 different kinds of flowers in it. That's sheepskin. That's the one with the 5 different kinds of flowers in it. And a vase. And no woman. Okay. Now, where's this other guy's house? Over here. Yeah, this one. Sorry, dude. Okay, so same carving of wood. So the reason that I was counting the number of flowers is because I played the original map and did a lot of decorating and whatnot. That's actually my most my most ubiquitous series. Like, everybody likes it. That's my popular point. That's what made my channel grow so much. So I was counting the flowers because I know which decorations they are based on. Oh yeah, different carving over the door. Thank you. I know which carvings it is based, or which decoration it is based on how many flowers it takes to craft it. So, like, these are the same as they were in the other house. That jug is different. That sheepskin. The moose antlers are different. The badger skin is different. It's still a bear rug. Different carving over the door. And I swear that jug is the same, but now I've got to go back, otherwise my ADHD is not going to allow me to rest. Yeah, so the different carving over the door. The jug's the same. Okay, so the flowers in the vase were different. Okay, that's what I thought. And honestly, I think it's kind of funny that they did this, and I swear it would be really funny if they did it because of a comment I made in my Let's Play. That there was only so many ways that you could decorate the houses. So that would be funny as hell, but obviously not the case. Yeah, different flower. Okay. Wake up, Wuji. And how did this bastard try to defend himself? He tried to prove there are some differences between your houses, and well, there are some. So what did you find? What are they? Enlighten me. You've got a deer skull. He's got a moose skull. Okay. He's got daisies. Dandelions, and you've got... Oh, fuck. Which one? The second guy's got... Yeah, dandelions. You've got a bear for a rug, and he's got a boar for a rug. That one I didn't. You've got the bear. Yeah, you've got the bear, so... He's got the boar. His candle is higher than yours? I didn't see candles. The candles aren't hanging in the same place, I'm going to say. There's a rug on the wall. There's also a rug on the wall. You've got badger fur, and he's got a wolf fur. You've got a wolf fur, and he's got a badger fur. You have the badger fur. But it's above the fire. You've got a badger fur, and he's got a wolf fur above the fire. 3. You've got a dove relief over the door, and he's got a rooster. No, he has a squirrel, and it's over the door, so 4. Is that all? He doesn't have a shelf under the window. He does have a shelf under the... I think that's everything. And those differences are supposed to calm me down and prove my point? He believes so. Well, I think you got some things wrong. Okay. Fine, you cow. Okay, so you have the daisies, not the dandelions. That is the badger skin over the fire. I'm pretty sure that's the bear fur rug. It's the dove relief. He does have a shelf. Okay. So he does have a shelf, and it's a moose skull. Okay. Just need to double check the rug really quick, because I didn't decorate a lot with bear parts in my last series. Same rug, actually. Okay, the bear rugs are the same. He has a shelf under the window. But I didn't think this guy did. I wasn't planning on playing spot the differences. Up. Okay. Yeah. I got this, dude. There are some differences. You've got the moose skull. He's got the deer skull. You've got... you've got dandelions. No, you've got daisies. Yes, the fireplace rugs. Okay, so he has daisies. The other guy had dandelions. The rugs on the floor are the same. Okay, fuck. What candle? I guess the candles are the same. I'm just going to say that. The rug on the wall is badger fur, but it's above the fire. So 3. And then he's got a dove. Wuji's got a dove, and the other guy has the squirrel. You've got a dove. He's got a squirrel, so 4. And then he has a shelf under the window, 3. Same for the candles. The candles are in a different places. Okay. Are those supposed to calm me down and prove his point? Yes. I think you got some things. Okay. For fuck's sake. I didn't candle. I'm gonna verify the candle. I trust you. I'm gonna verify the candle because I honestly didn't even see a candle in the first house. Candles are in the same spot. Yeah. So candles are the same. He's got the deer. He's got the dandelions. Okay, candles are in the same place. Okay. This guy's got the squirrel. I swear, I'm not dumb. And this doesn't bode well for my Friday stream. I was planning on doing a puzzle game Friday. Okay, wake your ass up, Wuji. Okay, so you've got the moose. No. He's got a deer skull, you've got a moose skull. 2. He's got dandelions and you've got daisies. 3. The rugs on the floor are the same. 4. The candles are placed in the same way. 4. There is a rug on the wall. You've got badger fur and he's got wolf fur. 3. You've got a dove relief above the door. He's got a squirrel. 4. And he also has a shelf under the window. Are those differences supposed to calm me down or prove his point? He believes so. Wow, I'm impressed. He changed how many things? 5? Tell him all these differences make no difference to me. He better buzz off. I'll talk to him again then. Well, suppose Wuji's a pain in the ass. Whatever. I need to bathe. Hold up. Jump into the water and turn off that and crouch. That should clean me most of the way. It gives me down to 24%. Is good enough. 24% is just a hard day's work. Not Wuji. What's this guy's name? Nazabor. All right, Nazabor, wake your ass up. I know I've kept you up all night, but hurry up. And does Wuji understand now that our houses aren't the same and that he's paranoid? Well, the differences didn't really convince him. Actually, they didn't convince him at all. You need to put yourself in his shoes. That's your specialty, isn't it? He's concerned about his family's safety. His family's safety? I would never harm him or his family members. Tell me better what it's all about. You have to admit it's getting suspicious. It's just Wuji has everything. Family, people's respect, proficiency in his craft, and what do I have? Nothing except loneliness, debts, and a job that could be done by anyone strong enough to hold a pickaxe. But copying his house decorations and haircut won't get you anywhere. You won't become him or live his life. I know, but try to find your own way to happiness. Apologize to Wuji and ask him how much, or tell him how much you admire him and ask for some advice. Oh no, I'll never tell him that. Apologies will need to do. All right, so I think we got more Dynasty reputation for that. I don't really want to do this one neither. 1 stone, 2 perch, 2 roasted meat. I don't really want to do that one. Let's go build more. Build up the kingdom a little bit. I don't know how long I'm going to last in the stream. I've been up... Oh, wait. Mine. I don't know how long I'm going to last in the stream, but I'm going to do my best. So, stone pickaxe at 5%. And that's an excavation shed. Then over here... Wow, they've changed the model of the mines. I like it. I mean, granted, this isn't one that we can use, but... Wow. Looks really good. Tin deposit. Do I have a pickaxe? I don't think I have a pickaxe. Copper. Nope. Stone, spear, sickle. Nope. Okay. Hey, Verdania man. Sorry about if you were in the previous stream. I'm very sorry. I ran into some technical difficulties and it wouldn't come back on its own, so I had to forcibly shut down the stream and my streaming software and all that stuff, and here we are. Back to stone pickaxe. Stone, where the hell to go? Stone pickaxe. There we go. Yesterday you... Oh, got it. So you weren't in the stream just a few minutes ago. Okay. Yeah, I ran into a little bit of a hick-em-up with that. Come on, you friggin' cow. Salt deposit. Oh, I broke a torch. All right. Well, might as well gather some salt and whatnot. Salt is usually what I run into the problems the most in this game picking up. Like, I feel like I always have more iron. Got through my stream yesterday. Yeah, we might as well just grab shit from stuff. I've got a ton of money. I have half a mind to go and get like a metal pickaxe. Yes, we got through it okay. Thanks to your help, we were able to get through it okay. It turns out that the guy who was copying the first guy, he was copying everything, but he was doing so because he admired the guy, because the guy he was copying had a wife and kids and was well respected and had a good job and all that stuff. Whereas the guy who was doing the copying was sad. So we took care of it. And we told him that he should just apologize and not do that anymore. That was apparently the answer. Sorry, I needed a drink. I try not to drink when I'm recording, like drink or eat when I'm recording, but coming to my attention that I just need to be more strategic about it when I'm streaming. All right, so I guess I really didn't need to take meal either, considering we don't have carrying weight right now. Yeah, let's do one with the earth. Can we do 2 of those? Oh, we can. So now our pickaxes will last even longer. Since my durability mod is no longer working, hasn't been updated for the new. Okay, seriously, I'm like hitting the damn thing. It's not doing anything. Hasn't been updated for the new version. Since this is the one that goes live tomorrow, actually, for you. Excuse me. Got the hiccups for some reason. I usually don't get those, but of course I have to be in the middle of a stream or something. Okay, we got that. Yeah, I'm just stealing all of the ore I can from this village. Because, well, you know, they annoyed me with that little spot the differences quest. This is payback. I'm nothing if not petty. We are picking up material, right? Okay, yeah, we are. We are. I'm just not paying attention. I did set up our village right next to a cave, so we should be able to make like a full-scale mining operation out of there. But we'll see. I didn't know you could do that. You are my favorite person right now. I didn't realize that our inspection mode would let us see the ores. Thank you very much, KC Creation. Is it KC? Yeah, KC Creation. Oh, that's awesome. I'm actually kind of geeking out about that. That's cool. Let's craft 3 of those really quick. Oh yeah, I'll turn off the torch here in a second. Turn off the torch. And they glow like tungsten. Oh, that's cool. For the sake of the stream, I guess I can keep the torch going though. Go to the pickaxe, please. Pickaxe. Seriously? My scroll wheel doesn't want to stop on pickaxe. Okay. I don't understand. I know what hiccups are. So here's a little bit of scientific bullshit for you to start your day. Hiccups are a reaction in your body to I'm glad I'm not the only person who geeked out about it. That is awesome. I love using the inspection mode in this game because games don't have a high enough visual fidelity yet to just trust that players are going to understand what the textures are that they're looking at. So I do like that. But so hiccups are this, they're a reaction in your body when your peristalsis muscles, that would be all of the sphincters in your body. I'm going to put up my webcam for a second. So all of the sphincters in your body do something called peristalsis. Peristalsis is when you swallow, the sphincters in your throat down to your stomach and then through your digestive tract, they actually constrict in order to squeeze the food into your body. Peristalsis is autonomic. Most people, those without brain damage, they can just they'll swallow and the food will go down. Hiccups happen when your peristalsis muscles, instead of going in sequence down, they're actually meeting in the middle. And it's I mean, it's not harmful. It's annoying as shit. But in order to get them resynchronized, all your muscles, you need to basically force something through that process. That's why people tell you, hold your breath or drink water. Drinking water has a chance to work. Holding your breath has almost no chance to work because peristalsis doesn't involve your breathing. So anyway, now that you've been visited with knowledge that you never need, it's still a bitch when it happens. I know this is the riveting gameplay you guys were coming out for, but this game is mostly grind. That's why when I was doing my first Let's Play, I would probably grind 6 to 8 hours per episode so that we could have one 40-minute, like, expose sort of thing. Yes, getting spooked also helps because your digestive tract reacts to your adrenaline levels. It's the same thing that causes snakes to regurgitate their food when they get scared. It's a fight or flight response. My little info tidbits. I can tell. I know lots of, what are they called? UBs. My stepdad calls them UBs, useless bits of information. And I am chock full of those. See, I'm autistic. I have autism, I have ADHD, and my hyperfixation has always been learning. If I can learn something new, I can drop absolutely everything to do that, and I will. We're doing a. Oh, when I was just thinking of fingers. Oh, UBs. Yeah, Yubi is the Japanese word for finger. Sorry, that's where Verdani Man's going with that. Also, the Japanese word for toes is ashiyubi, toe fingers. So, anyway, so these useless bits of information. I got all kinds of stuff. But I can drop everything to learn something new. Oh, geez, though. Yeah, no. So that's one of the funny things is people are like, you can't be autistic. You suck at math. I don't suck at math. I suck at abstract math. Actual, like, tangible math, like measurements, spatial dynamics, geometry, trigonometry, all of that makes sense to me. But as soon as you give me an equation that's supposed to calculate, like, the inner imagination quantity of a garden gnome, like, fuck that, I don't want to do that. And why? Like, just let the garden gnome do its thing. Just saying. But yeah, so my particular breed of autism is I remember very little random bits of information regarding whatever my hyperfixation was at the time. And in the case of, well, our recent conversation, it's human body function. But I was also pre-med at one point, so I was studying that. It's so weird. I was having a conversation with a coworker today. She was like, hey, didn't you go to school for this? And didn't you go to school for that? And I'm like, absolutely. Oh, damn. Good for him. He's off his ADHD or autism. Sorry, I should have clarified. Sorry, I'm trying to have a conversation that's delayed by 23 seconds, according to YouTube, so... Both. Oh, got it. Okay. So, yeah, if he's able to be off of his meds, like, more power to him. I only take my meds... so my ADHD medication also pairs up well to take care of my autistic hyperfixations. But I only take it as sparingly as I need it, because it's a hyperstimulant. Like it's speed. It's dextroamphetamine or lisdexamphetamine, which is basically doctor cooked up speed, like you used to get at parties in college, kind of stuff. And it's really hard on your body, or it can be. I metabolize it pretty quickly, so it doesn't like make my heart race too long, but still it's like it's not good for you. For those of you out there who don't know what dextroamphetamine or lisdexamphetamine are, dextroamphetamine is the chemical name of Ritalin and Adderall. Lisdexamphetamine is the chemical name of Vyvanse. And ironically, it's also considered a brand name for the substance, even though it's just the chemical name. But yeah, it's speed. But it is kind of nice when it kicks in, because, you know, for once it gets quiet in my head. And that's a real rare treat for me. When all of the voices in my head shut up and go, ah. So, anyway, I know, very useless bits of information. If you ever have something that you want to learn more about, just ask me one little question and hope that I'm firing on the same wavelength as you, and you'll learn something. You can even learn that I'm absolutely wrong about some things, like, you know, there are women out there who know what they want to eat. Just saying. I think that they exist. The entire internet is going to descend on my head for that one. But, fuck it. Like, we're going to go. We're going to go. Did I get all of the ore? Seriously? Nope. He hated the stigma behind it. That's why he stopped. Yeah, he was on, dextroamphetamine. Oh, yeah. No, dude. Like, if there is an option between freezing to death and suffering from a heat stroke in a perfectly air-conditioned room, I'm going to suffer from a heat stroke. I will go to bed in the middle of the winter with my window open and wake up with frost on my blankets. I'm so hot. Like, it's bad. I freeze out everybody in my house, and I haven't come across an AC system that can keep up with me yet. I will freeze out an AC system in the middle of the desert. Lines will freeze up, it'll stop working, gotta call a repairman or let it sit for like 6 hours, which is unbearable. But yeah, no, I run hot. I think at some point somewhere I heard that was a connection to ADHD or something, but I hadn't ever met anybody else who could corroborate that, because ironically, people with ADHD like to talk about a shit ton of stuff, except for having ADHD. I've never met people more tight-lipped about ADHD than people who could actually speak with some authority on the matter. Same with autism, really. Autistic people are like, I don't want to talk about autism, I want to talk about trains or planes or welding or... No, that one's just me, I guess. Yes, having your windows open during the winter, man. We are birds of a feather. Oh, shit. No. God damn it. I wanted to craft like 4. Handcrafting. Give me that. There we go. No, I don't want to craft 4. 4. It's this many. It comes after this many. You guys are going to have to take my word for that. It's this many. It comes after this many. Didn't realize I had my camera back off. All right. And gonna get all this ore because I still don't think we can do anything with it, but it's all extraction levels too. Yeah, part of the reason that I started the channel is like mental health awareness and helping people work through traumas and things like that, but I want to bring like that kind of stuff out of the stigma zone. Like, I understand, you know, pills might not be the thing for everyone. They might not be the solution for everyone, but I don't give a shit if your grandpa had ADHD and he ate chicory root for the rest of his days and shit his pants, you know, multiple times a day, because that's what chicory does to you, by the way. But like, that didn't cure his ADHD. That didn't make him not autistic. Your vaccines didn't make you autistic. The world we live in is what's doing that. Genetic abnormalities aside, we live in a fast-paced world that is requiring people with a completely different mindset and completely different survival skills. These are some of those. Especially harsh in the summer when the family are cold and I need the AC and they fight me on it. Dude, I don't understand. Like, I have lived in the desert most of my life. Anytime I wasn't living in the desert, I was living in the swamp, or I was living in the... What the fuck would you call Japan? Like, I was either living in the desert, the swamp, or Japan, which gets typhoons all the freaking time. There were months I wasn't dry living in Japan. And, like, it was bad. Anyway, I don't understand how anybody can go without AC in the summer, because, oh my god, it's unbearable. Hello. Nazabor. I don't, it's not tropical, is it?
Hail, friend.
How's life treating you? Never treated me particularly well. Welcome to the club. Oh, that was, you know, from the chest. Welcome to the club.
Dry.
Oh, that's me. I'm the one talking. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. Japan is Japan. You know, it rains all the time and like it's wet, it's hot, it's sticky. There's 9 months out of the year where you're not dry. And the other 3 months of the year, you're freezing your nuts off. Because people are like, oh yeah, the snow isn't that bad in Japan. Yeah, it's 20 meters on both sides of the road in the last place I lived. It got to the point where if they didn't plow the road every day, the snow plow couldn't make it through the snow. Oh my god. Yeah, when I was watching my Medieval Dynasty videos and talking with no subs, yep. Oh, sakura petals in Japan. The cherry blossom petals are gorgeous. Hold on. Jeez, Nazabor, shut up. Let me answer these in order. So, I totally felt for you when I first found your channel and started watching your medieval videos and you were talking about no subs. Yeah, so, I have like 0 like filter and I pride myself on that. I don't bullshit around. I'm honest. I'm autistic, so that's like my approach to life. But specifically, when it comes to, we're gonna go home. When it comes to the world around me and whatnot, I don't pull punches. I didn't have any subscribers, so I was bitching about it. Those were also like my first videos. Like within my first 30 videos, and I didn't think anybody was gonna watch my shit. So I'm just happy that anybody decided to watch at all. What the hell is this? Have I been through here? I have not been through here. We are exploring a cave, which I'm using my inspection mode. I don't see any shinies. I went through ups and downs at first, also when I started my channel. Yeah.
I haven't been drinking enough today.
Why do I sound like that? I have apple wine. Well, now we're hydrated. Oh, fuck. Yeah, you go through ups and downs, and I haven't had like a major subscriber hemorrhage or anything like that, and I can't walk any further than that. Yes, I can. I just can't walk in a straight line. Okay, let's see. I can't remember which button makes it into third person. Doesn't matter. I just can't walk in a straight line. I am struggling with the controls right now. The character is completely spent. Oh, I know where we are. Oh shit, I'm completely. All right. Back to Verdania Man's comment. The Sakura petals, when the Jesus, I can't walk in a straight line. The Sakura petals, when they fall, when they bloom, it's gorgeous. Just you see thousands of white and pink blossoms all over. I lived in a city called Aizuwakamatsu, and
I'm not drunk. You're drunk. Bloody gamers.
yeah, that's the start of the mine we just went through. Yeah, I realized that as I got to the edge of it. So I lived in a city called Aizuwakamatsu, and they are known for their cherry blossoms, like almost above and beyond anywhere else in Japan. They are known for their seriously. I can run, and if I like, oh nope, do that, and then when you start going the other way, do that. Yeah, no. I'm learning how to run drunk.
Stop spinning.
Nothing is spinning. Shut up. Anyway, at the Joel, the castle, they had cherry blossoms that lined these walkways that were like raised out of the moat, like it was gorgeous. And they would change the colors of the individual trees through some of them through chemical means, some of them through lighting means. And it was gorgeous. It was this sea of purples and blues, and then they would change throughout the night. And there was soft serve ice cream, which was Japan does soft serve ice cream differently, man. But I also had buckwheat ice cream at one point, and that was really good. So was wine ice cream, like young wine ice cream, like fresh squeezed mountain grapes. Oh, absolutely delicious. Yonikaku, my ADHD's taking taking the hell piss out of me. What? Okay, put away the torch, dude. But those blossoms were gorgeous, and when they fall all at once. It takes about 20, maybe 30 minutes, and all of the petals will fall off the tree. And usually it's because of the wind, so they'll blow in the breeze, and it's just gorgeous. If you ever get the chance to travel, I highly recommend hitting Japan as the summer starts, because the sakura blooms in the spring. And then when the summer starts is usually when the petals start to fall, but absolutely gorgeous. And I need a bath. Whee! Hey, I actually got the whole way under the water. I got completely clean, and I'm underground. I don't know if there's a breath meter in the game, to be entirely honest, because I've never had the chance to test it. Do we have any, like, spears or anything? We have a bow and arrow. Yeah, I feel you there. I understand the not seeing the world, at least the way you thought you were going to. Okay, so there's something over there. What the hell is that? I saw the fox. I see the fox. Nope. How do I? Okay. I saw it for a second, and there's a badger up top. You may always ask me a personal question. I have the right to decline to answer, but I rarely do. Go right ahead. Ooh, here's some eggs. Ooh, and a coin. This must be a raven's nest. Egg. Thank you. And jump. Whee! Ooh. Apparently the water wasn't quite deep enough. My bad. All right, I'll take the planks. And, ooh, a sack. Can't turn down a sack. Yes. To answer your question, my inner dialogue is 14. Oh, another sack. And more planks. Wonderful. Now, the only thing that really irks me about the farming in this game is the need... Look! Not one, but 2 bears. I should have remembered that. Negative. I'm not married. Rather, I'm recently divorced. But no, my ex-wife is not from Japan. We still get along just fine. And all that, but no, not from Japan. I did not marry into the mugi, as they called it when I was living in Japan. I don't know why they call them wheat, like having mugi fever, wheat fever, for wanting to marry a Japanese girl, but no, I didn't marry Japanese. Not for any particular reason. I just not the way I went the first time. But yeah, so that was an easy one. Okay, so we've got things. Technology. Let's look in technology. We've got the resource storage, simple house excavation shed. And we have workers. We have Wassel Slaw. We have Wise Guy. And only one job for him. That's right. We needed more houses, I think. Because we have the hunter's cabin for me. The woodsman's cabin for Weissel Slaw. So, what do we need next? We need a couple more houses, obviously, but we're going to need we're going to need a hunter, and we're going to need excavator. The mine is not the biggest thing anymore. Okay, all right, I see how it is. Building technology, so we got to build a shit ton more. About your son with the comment on roofs that cracked me up. I don't remember which one that was. I had to laugh about that you said about your son with the comment on roofs that cracked me up. I mean, he gives me shit on how I say roof all the time. Little turd's got my accent, and for some reason, he doesn't say it the same way I do. All right. We have just short of that, so let's build an excavation shed and then a house. Yeah, it's probably my son giving me shit for how I say it. Dad, it's not like a dog. Yeah, heard. Giving me lip. Let us put something near this camp. Oh, that's deer. Oh, I thought that was a bear again. I almost got the hiccups. Yeah. He gives me crap about my pronunciation all the time. And I don't know where that comes from. Like, there are a couple of things that I say that I'm pretty sure I invented at this point, because even my grandparents and my mom are like, yeah, we have no idea. Like, we have no idea where that came from. I was like, did you even notice that I said it weird? Nope. Okay. All right, if you say so. Let's... Oh, shit, I missed. Yeah. Yeah, that's one of the biggest comments that I get, is that I say we're funny. Okay, so we put the resource storage up there because we didn't want it next to the river. We're gonna put a fishing hut down there. But in order to do that, we have to hunt animals, set traps, and fish. So we have the food storage. We do have the smithy. We could build the smithy. That would give us the ability to process the ingots that we have. And the smithy... I'm not the first person I heard say it that way, so it's not a big deal to me. I appreciate it. Buildings, production, smithy number 1. And we cannot forget that we can actually upgrade all of our buildings. Like the smithy 1 will turn into the smithy 2. So that's always useful. And we do have the 1-tap build on. And that just makes things so much faster. So straw. I need 2 more logs. Go chop down a tree. When I hear Americans say roof. So I guess I understand I say it funny, but I also don't think about it like it just comes naturally because that's how it's spelled to me. Oh, yeah, no, I totally get that one. That one I give my ex-wife shit for all the time when she needs to go get the oil changed in the car. And she doesn't even have like a strong accent. Just that's one thing that she says that's funny. Crossbow. Okay, so let's see. Do we have the ability to craft one yet? No. Maybe 2. Smithy 2 is bolts. Can I already craft a crossbow? Kitchen, smithy, bolt. Do I have to get all the way to like the workshop 3? No, smithy 3? Smithy 3 to craft the crossbow. Jesus. I might just buy one at this point. But what are we working with? We're mid-spring, it seems. And I've got what I need. Smithy, that. Boom. All right. So we can craft all... Ooh, wait. Because the bronze bar is copper and tin. Okay. Well, let's craft up the iron really quick. I do have quick crafting on. But being Italian, it was more confusing because that's not an Italian accent pronunciation. No, that's a Southern American pronunciation. Probably say a lot of things non-Aussie things funny, so no biggie. Yeah, but I also like I try not to give people too much shit for talking a little different, because my accent changes as quickly as anything else. You come from New York and you say things like that. That's not a normal pronunciation for that region, but at the same time, it's not like super out there. So I don't know. Yeah, I love accents and dialects and things like that. So when it comes to people like quote unquote talking funny. It just all makes sense to me. So we got some production experience. Do we have 5? No, we're level 5. Got it. Yeah, we're gonna do another level in crafting expert. So we craft 25% faster in the smithy. Maybe buy one. Oh, a crossbow? Yeah. Yeah, I'll buy a crossbow, absolutely. I'm gonna go into this chest. Actually, I'm gonna keep that for a while. Wooden weapons, wooden tools, stone tools. Oh, they changed it. So some of the stone things don't require thread anymore. The fishing spear still requires thread, but and the stone spear still requires thread. Never mind. Everything's the same. There we go. We can go bow, crossbow. Crossbow, wooden crossbow. I need 500 production technology. Oh, the spot that I picked? Yeah, so I literally picked this location because I was running around for the first video and I was like, sure, why the hell not? We'll set up right there. And then after building, I looked over and I'm like, and there's a cave for a mine. We're good. So, yeah, this is what I picked. I'm going to run over and sleep in the other guy's house really quick because I can. Dude, are you taking a leak?
In this village starts to be a bit annoying.
He looked like he was taking a leak. All right, dude. I'm sleeping in your bed until the next day.
If only I could make a bench myself, but it's just too hard. Furniture making is almost as impossible as swimming.
Yeah, speak for yourself, dude. I can swim. Just saying. Of course, I didn't have much of an option. I was raised by Gen X. It was swim or die. No offense. Oh, no. Hell no. You are not offending me in any way, shape, or form. First off, my personal beliefs on offense are if you allow yourself to be offended, then that means you have less control over your emotional state than those around you, or those that are doing the quote-unquote offending. But on top of that, like, I'm just never offended. If somebody wants to go out of their way to hurt my feelings, they're going to have to go a hell of a lot further than moderately trying to offend me. So you are just fine, man. Woman, whatever. In this day and age, I can't assume. I mean, I can, I shouldn't, but I can. Copper weapons, no. Copper tools, yeah. Copper might be the way to go for a little bit. But I'm going to turn off this quest because we're doing our own thing for right now. Untrack the quest. We've got the smithy up and running. We're going to put the fishing hut over there. Which means we should probably put, like, the fisherman's house right here, right? So let's do that. Buildings, houses. We are so close to that, it's not even funny. There are no obstacles blocking the build site. Let me build it right here, you cow. It's not placed on water. Ooh. Ooh. Almost had it. Where'd it go? Haha. Got it. Okay. So. Of course, I don't have enough logs. I would say tree chopping montage time, but ain't no montages in a live stream. We're just going after some maples. Massacre them. That's for my pancakes being stale. Alright. I wish we could make maple syrup. Like, that'd be kind of cool. I mean, in game. I know how to do it in real life. But, oh, I should probably eat something too. I forgot. My guy is an hungered. Come on. Now, the reason I'm using the copper axe to chop down the trees is because it does more does more damage when you swing it. You'll avoid the oaks.
I can't recall the taste of food.
You can't recall the taste of food. All right, Samwise Gamgee or Frodo or whatever. Fuck off. All right, let's eat some dried meat. We have 194 meat. You know what? Let's go cook something. Smartass. Oh, you're allergic to oaks? I am allergic to anything in the Coniferophyta family, which basically boils down to anything in the pine tree family, or that you would look at and go, that's a pine tree. I am allergic to all that shit. Because of course I am. And where'd that roasted meat go? Okay, got that roasted meat going. And then let's go put the rest in our food storage so it doesn't go bad as fine. Pine, cedar, pine, fir, cedar, spruce. Yep. All of the above, which is kind of a bitch because one of my hobbies is woodworking. And I wish I was kidding. I like woodworking. I just can't do it very often, or I have to wear like a respirator and stuff. Lodestone. It's a magnet. It said to show wife's fidelity when put under a pillow. It may be perfect for someone with a curious mind, and it can be given to a man during flirting. Well, guess what? We don't have to worry about that. So, ooh, beer. And we'll do all the roasted meat except for like 10 of them. We'll put the salted meat in there and the salted fish meat, which should never go bad. We'll put the salt in there as well. And we'll keep the unripe berries in there as well. We have a Weissant skull because I killed that bastard. Born in New York City and moved out when I was young, straight into an area of heavy moss and oak, and I was unknowingly allergic to both. That sucks, dude. Like, I've been there. That sucks. I didn't realize that's what I was allergic to either. I didn't even realize I was allergic. Just, I decided to go get tested because, you know, I was having the sniffles and whatnot. And I figured it's just spring allergies. And so it's got to be something simple. I had just finished a huge woodworking project. My hands were swollen and felt like I had arthritis, like just bad. And yeah, my allergist was just like, oh yeah, so that could kill you one of these days. I was like, shit. He's like, you need to wear a respirator. You should probably wear gloves. You can keep doing it all you want, but one of these days it might be the last time you ever do something. And I'm like, so final nail in the coffin, right? He didn't laugh. There ain't no trees in New York City. Oh yeah, I guess there really aren't. I've only been to New York twice. And honestly, I wasn't there for the trees. So I wasn't really paying attention, but you're right. There really aren't a lot of, you don't even have like sidewalk lining trees really. Huh. I swear to God, you fall on me and kill me, I will rage quit. Not really. I'll reload the save and go back to it because I'm not that kind of person, but oh, as I was saying earlier before the stream got cut short and whatnot, this was Bumblehorse has COVID, unfortunately. Or at least that's what the doctors told her. She tested positive, and so this is sort of a get well stream for her as well. So you gotta go all the way to Long Island or Yonkers to see trees. Yeah, I'm good. I hated New York. In general, I really hated New York. The entire city smelled like urine, and New York City. Let me correct that. New York City smelled like urine. I've been to a couple of other places in New York, like Palmyra and whatnot, but that's like Quaker country, so you don't even know that you're still in the United States at points, which is nice. But I think it's counterintuitive to say, I really enjoyed New York when the parts about the city or the parts about the state that I enjoyed were the least like the country I live in. So, the irony. Okay, pick up the logs. Thank you. I will say this, though. I miss my iron tools. But I should probably get back into a crossbow. Like Casey was saying. Down you go. Whee! Alright. Pick up the last few logs. That should be enough. He says, completely not believing that at all. And you know me, I'm going to go out of my way to make this house more than it ever needs to be, so stone it is. Windows, stone windows, door, stone door, wall, stone wall, 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 window, stone window, stone, 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 more stone. Dang, there goes your wish list to build your own place in the middle of nowhere. Well, I had something I'd love to do, but I'll doubt I will get the chance. Yeah, no, I get that. I still have plans to be able to do something like that, but I don't honestly think it's going to happen in the United States. It's too expensive to live here, and everything's going to shit anyway. Australia's on my list. New Zealand is higher on that list, but apparently y'all need welders. And I know a guy. So I might end up out that direction at some point. We'll see. Gotta find a nice, quiet little corner of the world to call my own. And are you serious? I am short like 3 logs, 4 logs maybe. Close the door, damn it. Short logs and planks. Has this guy been doing his job? Wait, I have to go to the resource storage for that. Open the chest. Oh, yeah, no, he's been doing his job, actually. So we'll do that. He's got plenty of stone axes. And we need 12, 24, 36, 48, 60, 72 planks for the roof. For the roof. All right, dude, get the hell out of the way.
I was using that.
Yeah, you know, shut up. Move. 2 planks, 72, 36. Yeah, homesteading would be wonderful. I'd love to work the ground with my own hands and that kind of stuff. What is your channel anyway? Casey? I follow a ton of people, and I'm always looking for more content. I follow a lot of gamers, as you could probably tell. But and I know Verdania, you had talked about wanting to like start streaming and stuff, but you weren't You hadn't yet. So we're going to go back. Oh, manage the house. Manage the simple house. And this custom name. Believe me, I've made many attempts too. I still consider what I'm doing right now an attempt. Because it sure as hell isn't like top notch or anything like that. Fisher's hut. And as soon as we get the fishing shack or whatever, we'll put it like right out here. Never has fishing been more convenient. Dude, I struggle with talking too. I haven't said anything meaningful since we started. But I do appreciate having people, you know, to listen to the bullshit. God damn it. I used to be really good at hunting. Yeah, I'm not adept to talking to the silence either. I try to keep the thoughts in my head flowing outwards, but they're not always good. I mean, I severely edit my videos harshly to the point where it makes me sound more interesting than I am, because I'm not. I don't have a lot of fun things to say, but there are times when I'll have to stop and look something up, so I'm like not a complete jackass just spewing crap. I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot that this is kind of a thing, or I have to look up a word just to make sure I used it properly in a sentence.
I'm thirsty.
But I would say it just all takes practice. And for every person out there who thinks, oh, nobody's going to watch me because of X, nobody should be watching me, because I don't really do anything out of the ordinary. I don't do super challenges, and I'm not particularly good at any of the games that I do and whatnot, but it's my style. Sewing, you are my... Hold on. Let me find YouTube, damn it. Okay, there's YouTube. Creations. No, I want that with no spaces, thank you. All right. You just got yourself a new sub. Oh, well, thank you, Verdania, man. Casey, I just subscribed to you because I've been trying to figure out how to do some custom clothing for my daughters. They're big into like princesses and stuff, and I can buy shit that, you know, dies after a couple of play days, or I could make stuff. And I used to know how to use a serger, and I've done things like blankets and weighted blankets, but I want to get into like leatherworking and clothes making and stuff. So I just shot a subscription your way, and but like I was saying, oh sweet. Well, I'm glad you're able to be you're able to support yourself through your tutorials and whatnot. I make like $20 a month. But like I said, for every person out there that's like, nobody will watch me because of X, I've come to find out, just like Verdania Man said, I don't watch people who are necessarily great at video games. I don't watch speedrunners, and I don't watch the guys that I like watching people like the Spiffing Brit. Like, his personality is great. He finds ways to break games, and he does it creatively, and he's engaging. Real civil engineer, bloke from England. He was a civil engineer that got laid off during COVID or quit during COVID or something like that, and decided to start a YouTube channel, and he does a lot of stuff like that. And yeah, speedruns are very annoying. Like, I understand you want to beat Minecraft in 4 minutes with a stick. That's fine, but you don't need a 5-hour video explaining to me what you did for 4 minutes. And I mean, I can appreciate the woo, I did it, but at the same time, the reason my Medieval Dynasty series had a couple of episodes that were 3 hours long was because I enjoyed every second of the game. Oh no, it's fine, Casey. The sewing is one of those things, kind of like, this is going to sound really stupid to make an analogy of, but sewing is kind of like welding. Once you know the basics and you can apply them to something potentially boxy, like a bag, applying those stitches to more delicate curves or having that knowledge base and moving forward helps. So like in welding, we start with stick welding. You know, it's an electrode on the end of a stick, which got some flux on the outside of it. You touch it to metal and it lights up like Thor. But once you're done with that, doing something like GTAW, which is TIG welding, where you're kind of weaving the metal together, and GMAW, which is kind of like a hot glue gun with liquid metal coming out the tip. Like those processes kind of move forward. Oh, it's all right. You don't have to do any custom work or anything. Just basic tutorials to get me back up to speed. Like, I know some basic stuff. I know how to darn socks. I know how to. I can sew patches into clothes. I can take a dress in. Like, I know some of that basic stuff, but I've never actually considered making viable clothing for another human being, especially ones as picky as my daughters. So, understandably, I'm not quite sure where to go with that. So, okay, let's get a couple more axes. I don't need 67 of them. I will craft 2 of them. Oh, I do have to make fun of a comment Cobalt Dale said, though, in the first episode of this. He's like, you won't have to spam craft daggers for experience anymore. And then I'm pretty sure in the second episode, all I did was spam craft daggers for experience. But anyway, what is this? Is this a tree? No, this is a bush. Is this a bush I can get rid of? Hold on. Road. It is a bush I can get rid of. Cool. Now, hammer. Select mode. Destroy. Is the bush going to come back? It isn't. Sweet. The lawn mowing trick still works. Yeah. You know, the Skyrim crafting loop. I think every time I start the game, I just do it and do it and do it and do it. You much prefer longer streams? Yeah, I'm starting to understand that in order for a stream to be viable, it has to be between 2.5 and 3 hours before it like gets a lot of attention. But at the same time, like sometimes I'm just exhausted. Like tonight, I have school in the morning and then I have work in the afternoon, and I came straight from work home to do this. And, you know, staring at a moment of creation, that little ball of light, which is 50,000 degrees, by the way. The welding arc is 50,000 degrees. So when you're welding the metal and it gets to that cherry hot and then it starts to melt, it's very hot. And I am stupid. Like, there's no other way around it, but I am stupid. When I've got my electrode, so like this, here, I'll turn this full screen for a second. When I've got my electrode, this is called a 7018 electrode. It's basically a low hydrogen flux So it sucks the water out of a weld and things like that to make sure that it's a really good weld. So most people, when they're welding, they've got their piece out here and they're dragging their stick. If it has slag, you drag. Little welding lingo for you, which basically means don't do this and run into the plate, because you'll just push slag and shit into your weld and it's really bad. It won't pass inspection. But so you're dragging your rod along like this. Well, I'll have my stinger and I'll do this. So I've got the arc like right here. And you'd be surprised at how much that will just take it out of you during the day. Being that close to that kind of heat and that little ultraviolet radioactive bomb. Yeah, it gets pretty bad. Okay, so we got the Fisher's hut. We now need a hut for the blacksmith. And I think what we'll do is we'll actually put it out front. Do I have a shovel yet? I think I have a shovel. Shovel. Really? I didn't realize I didn't have a shovel. Well, let's get a wooden shovel really quick then. And we'll put that. Oh, there we go. Oh, we have a copper shovel. We have 3 copper shovels. No, we have 1 copper shovel. I don't know how to count. Grab that wooden shovel really quick. Put it in our hands and should be able to pull up the stump. Please. Okay, what am I missing? Oh, there we go. Why did I have to dig it so much? Did it have like durability or something? And those are berry bushes, but guess what? I don't really... Oh, there's a lot of berry bushes over there. Yeah, I don't really care about your berry bushes. So let's put another house right here. House? Almost good for the house. We're going to do something like this. There are no obstacles blocking my build site. Because I figure we can kind of like put a fence up here, and then this can be like the backyard of the blacksmith. So it's stupid roleplay, but it works for me. Logs and that, and then yeah, stone walls. The reason I'm switching it over to stone, even though it's like the least aesthetically pleasing, is because it has the highest insulation rate for the people, and the higher their insulation is, the less firewood they need to maintain their lifestyle. And I could kill on XP by doing that. Oh, and I run 12-day seasons. Yeah, 12-day seasons is like the sweet spot, personally. Let's see. We'll put stone wall there and another window there, but then we'll turn this into a wall. And that's a wattle wall, so that... Yeah, mentally draining. It is mentally draining because you're staring at like a little sun in your face for God knows how many hours. And it gets to you. Like, you're wearing all your protection, and by the end of the day, you're just like, darkness, please, water. And yeah. Anyway. Stone. Stone, 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 stone. Good boy. Okay, we got all walls. We got the gables. And How did I craft too many planks? 12, 24, 36, 48, 60, 72. I swear. Oh, I picked up a few. That's right. Planks. 2. Oh, it's planks that we're out of? Really? All right. All right. We can do that. We got another level in production. Crafting expert, sewing expert, cooking expert. 5% less stamina consumption during building. Builder. Lower durability, loss of hammers. Yeah, we'll do that one. We have 2 points. 2 in builder then. So 15% slower durability, loss of hammers. Don't mind if I do. Should probably build my own house. I think I built everybody else a house. Should probably build my own. We'll check. I didn't grab any logs from storage. How many logs do we make per day? Management, resources, wood items, plank, not consumable. Sticks and logs, not consumable. We have 18. We have 18 logs stored. I'm going to sleep until the next day. I know it was a little early, but honestly, you need to get through the first season, or at least in the old map, you had to get through the first season in order to do anything. Like, the story wouldn't continue until you at least survived the one season. Let's grab the logs that we have. And go away. We put all the logs out. Plank, 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 plank. Okay. Now we'll just make the rest of the logs into planks, and it won't be enough. But it'll be worth a shot. If we got a new level in production, did we get a new level in technology? Production technology. Sewing hut gives us access to clothes. Copper tools. Should we invest in some copper tools? 1 log and 4 copper bars. Jesus. Why do I feel like that's gotten way more expensive? Copper knife, copper axe. When's our next, like, bow upgrade? I really have to get all the way to the smithy 3 before I can make, like, a longbow. Maybe it's not in there. Maybe it's in... here we go. Hunting lodge. Bow and stone arrow. Longbow. Can't I craft a bow? Oh, no, I can't. Where the hell did I get the one that I have? Okay. I got nothing. Planks. That'll make, what, 34 planks? I love watching the stream analytics. So, to the side of my main monitor, I've got my stream pulled up, and then I've got my recording software on the other one, but it'll show when there's multiple people on the stream and whatnot. And it shows Brodani Man and KC. But it also shows that there's been like 15 other people who've been like, no, fuck this shit. It cracks me up. Because every time somebody pops on, then pops off, my average view duration goes from like 10 minutes to like 2 seconds. And it stays that way for a little over a minute until it updates. So I'm like, something happened to the stream. Nope, nothing happened to the stream. It's just not what people are looking for. and I can appreciate that. I don't really like live streams myself. I don't like watching them. I feel like they're very impersonal and they're very different than videos for the content creators that I watch do them. But I try to keep, personally, my personal goal is to keep my streams and my videos much the same caliber, same level of interaction, same expectations, that kind of stuff. So that's what I'm always striving for. Let's see, what the hell do I talk about? I'm trying to think, is there any... So birch, this white tree, if you are ever in the western United States, there is a version of this tree. I'm pretty sure it's the same family. It's called aspen. It's a white barked tree, and you'll know it because if you pull the bark off and chew on it, it's extremely bitter. Not like, oh, that's kind of nasty. Like, what the fuck would I put that in my mouth? Kind of bitter, right? If you find that, you're in a good spot because aspen trees naturally have acetaminophen in their bark. So, but it's like a natural amount of acetaminophen. So if you normally can't take Tylenol or shouldn't take Tylenol, this is like totally safe. And if you brew it into a tea, it tastes like chewing a Tylenol, but it does end up actually being a good pain reliever, fever reducer kind of thing. Those are aspen trees. On another note, you probably shouldn't just go around biting trees or licking tree bark. That's probably a bad idea. Just saying. Can't tell you what to do, but I can tell you what I think is stupid. Yeah, take your time. We got plenty of time. I think I'll be doing this for just maybe another half hour. Maybe not. I don't know. Anybody watching this after the fact will know the answer to that question. Right now, I do not. I just know I'm tired, but I'm not ready to go to sleep. There's a question though. Verdania Man, you can of course chime in. Well, of course I'm asking. But there's a song by... It's not Willie Nelson. Who the fuck sings this song? Hold on. I gotta look this up really quick. Kenny Rogers. Jesus. There's a song by Kenny Rogers called The Gambler. It's a good song. It's kind of a lengthy tale and more for those who romanticize the idea of old wisdom. But, nope, that log is already ready to pick up. I'm not so smart today. Finding lots of non-solutions. There's a line in the song. The song starts off, on a cold summer's eve, on a train bound for nowhere, I met up with a gambler. We were both too tired to sleep. And I never really understood that line, too tired to sleep. But I think I get it now. But I suppose my question is, does that make sense? Being too tired to sleep? I don't know. I think it makes sense. But I can see the romantic notion behind it. So I suppose I'm a little biased. Sorry, dude.
No worries, I'll wait.
Yes, you will. Because I own this damn city. Craft all those planks. It's a good song. It's I guess you would call it more classic country. Kenny Rogers being the singer of it. But it's a good song. Basically, this guy meets a gambler, like a professional gambler, made his fortune going to casino to casino, and the gambler says, "Hey, I can see things are going rough for you. Can I give you some advice?" Guy says, "Yeah," and um, so he goes through his final words, what come to be his final words, because the gambler dies. Like, he finishes telling the kid what he was going to tell him. He falls asleep and he dies. So, yeah, super inspiring story. Don't worry about don't worry about him, mate. I don't remember. I'm not firing on all pistons at this point. I'm exhausted. That's what I get for being a blue collar worker who decides to work late nights doing this. What the fuck were we gonna do? Blacksmith. Smith's house. Smith's house. Okay. Highwayman. Brings back memories. Hey, look. It's the shitting root. Seriously, chicory is a natural laxative. If you grind up chicory and eat it, it'll basically work through your system like X-Lax. It's got an incredible amount of fiber, like a scary amount of fiber. And don't fuck with it if you don't have to. Okay, so we got new technology. Oh, we just unlocked the house. That's right. Log walkway, excuse me? Oh, it's so expensive. All of the aesthetic things in this game are so freaking expensive. That being said, we can build the bigger houses now. Excavation shed. That's right. We're gonna do an excavation shed. Blacksmith and the smith's wife. They're both going to be construction. Then we have a fisherman's hut. The excavation shed should go over here. And we'll also have the mine foreman's house nearby. Yes. Who the hell is you? He's just walking off? Dude, do your damn job. Okay, yeah, that's Weissel's Law. Okay. Yeah, we'll do the excavation shed across the way. Oh, hello. Nope. That's empty. Grab the plank. More stuff. So mine is right here. With the glowy bits. That's such a good thing. Not in Canada anymore? Are you asking me or Verdania Man? Canada? Oh. I think I'm missing a reference there. That's my bad. Hold up. We got a new skill too. We got a skill in extraction stuff. So we're going to do digging clay pits, master destruction over the earth, slower durability loss on pickaxes and shovels. We're going to do big house. And right there. Perfect. Freaking huge. Gonna need a lot of logs. So gonna get to that, but there's also a building up here that I didn't see before, so we're gonna do that. The not in Canada anymore comment, I'm not catching it for some reason. Well, there's dead pigs. In the pigs. I didn't know if Casey was talking to me or you with the question. Yeah, see, I'm not firing on all pistons. Ah, so what horribleness happened here? Nothing. There's just a bunch of dead things that I can chop up. I will take it. Little extra meat never hurt nobody. Stone arrows. Stone kniff. Ooh, a potion of temperature. A potion of night vision. And instant healing. A bow. I wish we could, like, what do you call it? I wish we could repair things. That's what I'm looking for. Those are the words that mean the things I want to say. Is there anything else here? It doesn't look like. Can I repair these? That was a question that we had. I don't think I can repair these, but that would be really, really cool. Yeah, it's not doing anything. If your tools aren't having durability loss, then they're definitely not doing anything. Okay. So the gambler, we're talking about the gambler again. Got it. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so it does make sense that we were both too tired to sleep. Good. All right. Guess we got to get to the chopping of the trees. Yeah, I also kind of like that song because it's easy to sing. Can't sing really well, but almost nobody sounds bad in the shower, right? God damn it. No, I want to craft more than one, just not like 75 of them. And there we go. Timber. I missed something. Well, that's cool. I didn't even see those. I gathered up everything else and not the fishing spears. But I had missed these entirely. Those were really cool. I wonder if we're going to be able to make those. More fishing stuff. I didn't realize. Grab that. Take the bucket. Hell yeah. There's some perch. No. No, Verdunyaman's not from Canada. Although I do have a couple of subscribers from Canada. He's not one of them. Although, now that you say that, I don't know why I thought something similar, not about Verdunyaman, but there's another subscriber I have that just randomly said that he's from Canada. Who is that? Hell if I know. I can't remember anything. I have the memory and attention span of a rat in a burning meth lab. Going to need to eat something. We're going to do... What did we... Roast it? Roast it. Perfect. And... I'm not quite sure how the persistence goes in this game for like multiplayer. This is all supposed to be part of the co-op update, right? So in technology, I believe it's under production technology. No, it's not. Where is it? We're supposed to gain the ability to build our own bridges, like over waterways, which I think is a really cool concept. And I probably know how they're going to do it. They're going to do it like they do the roads, where you have a point A, a point B, and then there's just something put down. But I'm not sure. No, I don't know where the gold ring is. Honestly, I haven't done a terrible amount of exploring outside of getting this far, because I was I've been planning on doing this more as a series of videos rather than a stream, but I wanted to do this stream because Bumblehorse has COVID and she needs something to take her mind off of things. So I did this stream, and the devs reached out to me with the key for the update that comes out tomorrow, and they're like, hey, show it in your stream or make movies or videos or whatever. And I was like, okay, I can do that. And I didn't tell them that, you know, I'm incredibly honored for that opportunity, considering I'm a small-time YouTuber, but their game is the one that made my channel anything, so. I have been to Canada, but I haven't been to Canada since I started this channel. I think I joke about Canada quite a bit because they're kind of like the French of the Americas. They're easy to poke fun at, take the piss out of, so they say. That being said, you know, the only thing Canada doesn't have going for it right now is apparently you don't have to be dying in order to receive the death penalty in Canada. You could just decide to off yourself because it's cheaper than using your government insurance. So, I don't know. I may have misspoke or something, but no, I'm not from Canada. It comes out tomorrow, I believe. Broken TV, if I'm not mistaken. In fact, I will double check that for you right this second. The crossplay update allows players to looks like it allows players to obviously crossplay. It's supposed to come out tomorrow. Let me double check. June 27th at 5 p.m. CEST. So that see the map and times for your region. So in Seattle, it'll come out at 8 a.m. In New York, it'll come out at 9 a.m. In Mexico City, 9 a.m. In Greenland or Iceland, it'll come out at 3 a.m. 3 p.m. In Berlin, 5 p.m. In Lodz, looks like 8 p.m. Abu Dhabi, it'll come out at 7 p.m. In Hong Kong, it'll come out at 11 p.m. And in Sydney, it'll come out at 1 a.m. So it's supposed to come out real soon. And then the crossplay update that we're playing right now, it fleshes out. Let me turn that on. It fleshes out the Oxbow's storyline, so there's actually like more to it than just the very limited amount that we've had right now. It allows for random encounters, so you can be wandering along and have a scripted encounter with bandits or things like that, which we haven't come across any of those yet. It does allow you to build modular bridges and platforms, which we saw. We actually did see those when we were digging through the building menu earlier. They are part of the technology tree. They are not individual like things. We also have a lantern, a hand lantern instead of a torch. It's like the third tier lightable. We also can find 3 bards that are playing original music for the game in the world. They're on both maps. And then the production planning system has been overhauled. So we can actually look at that. Just going here, management. So the production planning system has been overhauled. It looks very similar to what we had before, but when you're doing, where is it? Seriously, where the hell is it? Here we go. So like if you've got your production buildings, you can actually set different productions for different seasons. So for instance, if we had our farming set up on proper rotation, we would want certain crops planted at certain times of the year. But we don't need the blacksmith to make hoes all year long. But if they in the fall made a shit ton of hoes, then we could have them for the spring season. And then the sower would make a bunch of bags in the summer so that when the fall rolls around, there would be, the ability to harvest or, make bags in the winter as well to make seeds sow seeds in the spring, that kind of stuff. And you can rotate, I believe you can also rotate your crop fields. No, you have to do that through the farm shed, and we don't currently have that. So in fact, the farming plots that I have were entirely to get enough farming levels to make the food storage. So I should probably finish those. Where'd they go? Right here. And over here. So there's the barn. Wonderful. So we need the shed now, the farm shed, I believe. Do we have that? I swear we don't have that. Buildings, farming. Yeah, we don't have the farm shed. Very, very close to it, but hey, we're a hell of a lot closer than I thought. Where'd it go? Yes, so we need a farm shed in order to run all the things. Let's go here. We'll do farming knowledge. That way we get a few more experience points. Under technology, okay. So it was not there. House. There we go. Log walkway. And then if we go down, wide bridge. So those are the things that we can build. They're modular, so you can slap them down the way that you normally do. Like paths and fences. So you put down start point and end point and blah, 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 and go from there. Oh, and here's what I was talking about earlier, just so you know, down on the houses. The flower Himalaya is what is the 5 flower one. If you click on it. So you only need to use 3 flowers for it, but it displays 5 different flowers. That was part of the reason that I was counting the number of flowers in the decorations, is because they show up different. So simple lumber station, does that actually work? Oh no, only aesthetics. The 27th at nearly 3 p.m. Yeah, so according to the Steam release time in Sydney, it should have come out the 27th. But the update should be live if you force the update on your computer. Of the game should be live as of 1 a.m. So unless it means that, because 5 p.m. CEST would be like the time in Germany, so 5 p.m. in Germany, and that was 27th, 5 p.m. in Germany. It might be the 28th for you, Casey. Like 1 a.m. the 28th. But I could be wrong. I would have to double check. Yeah, that's weird. I wonder if they're releasing it regionally differently. Because the times that they have listed on their little graphic, display capture, this one. Oh, wait. I got to turn off the blur. Turn off the blur. Filter. Blur. Turn off. So this little map that they have right here is indicating that Seattle should be 8 a.m. New York will be 9 a.m. So I have a feeling that they're just doing this regionally, and it's not linear. But anyway, do that, turn that back on, and then turn that off altogether. We can make an outhouse. That's right. I saw that last time. Let's make another hoe really quick. And finish up this field really quick. The ruins near Plastovia. If you go where you can hire people, then keep walking. It's on the right, a little from town. We're gonna go find that gold ring then, because I can always use money. Let's finish this field really quick. Come on, you cow. I am aiming at you. Plow. Ugh. What are we missing? This one? Oh. And this whole end. You know, I never thought anybody would stand here and watch me plow with a hoe. Just saying. That's how tired I am. That's my version of humor right now. Okay, we're going Plastovia. Yeah, we'll go back there really quick. And maybe pick up the logs along the way that we was losing. Got that. And have my stone pokey stick out. That's my hunter's lodge, my hunter's cabin. And there's still bears over there. Now I know there's plural bears, more than one, which means I'm more than a little fucked if I go that direction. And we went through that building because that's got the mill in it. So the gold ring can be found in the ruins near Piastovia. If you go where you can hire people, then keep walking. It's on the right out a little from the town. Okay. So let's do that. Man, those clouds are hauling. I feel like the trees don't really care. Oh, got it. Finally. I may have it back. I wouldn't count on that, but I've been hunting in Icarus for so long that I've gotten really used to their ballistics, and their ballistics are a little fucky because I have like some talents and whatnot that make my arrows fly faster, which means they technically fly farther and straighter. Okay. So I can hire people at Piastovia here. I'm assuming it's not the ruins with the mill, but I will still go there. Did I get the ring? I'm going to laugh my ass off if I have it in my inventory. I just didn't realize it. Gold. No, I don't have it. I don't know if I'm going the right way, but I guess I'm going to check this one again. And keep walking. It's on the right out a a little from the town. Nope. I remember we picked up all the spears here. But I don't see the One Ring of Power anywhere. Not in there. Is it in the kitchen? Maybe. It's like a whole Sweeney Todd thing. It's still attached to a hand. Barrel. Perchance I went the wrong way. It's on the right, out a little from the town. So maybe I went the wrong way. So here are the people I can hire, or rather, their tents and whatnot. Can I sleep here? Nope, I cannot. This way? Maybe? No, I don't think it's that way. I might have to find this later. In fact, I think I'm gonna have to. I think that's gonna be where I call it today. Much appreciate you guys joining me for the stream, but it is getting exceedingly late, and I have got some certification tests that I have to pass tomorrow, so I should probably get some decent sleep. We will find that ring one way or another, either in the next episode or the next stream of this. I am streaming on Friday, around this time. Actually, like 7:30 p.m. my time. Hold up. I streamed at 7:30 tonight, 8:30 p.m. my time, so an hour later than I started this one. I've got a couple of ideas in the works, but nothing solid yet, so stay tuned for what the plan is. I need to make just like I'm going to stream at this time placeholder that I can update and keep rotating and blah, blah, blah. But anyway, I digress. I appreciate you guys joining in. KC Creations, Verdania Man, and whoever that third person is lurking in the background, I much appreciate your time. And if you have any questions for me or anything, I guess anything you want to know would also be questions. Feel free to join my Discord. I'm always available there pretty much. And if I'm not, it's usually because I'm elbow deep in a weld. So join me there and we will chat it up. Thank you very much for watching and liking. May the Arc Force always be with you. Or be with you always. May the Arc Force be with you always. And I'll see you in the next one. If I can ever turn off the